17 characters that shouldn't return to Mortal Kombat 1 or stay as cameos. And things got really interesting when I asked ChatGPT and Google's Bard for their top 17 characters that shouldn't return to Mortal Kombat 1. So stick around towards the end if you want to see that list. But I'm going to run through these guys real quick. What is wrong with me recently? But I'm going to go through these 7 characters really quickly. 17, Jarek. 16, Dairu. 15, Suhao. 14, Mocap. 13, Collector. 12, Kai, and 11, Cobra. I don't think I really need to explain why these characters shouldn't return in Mortal Kombat 1. They're just pretty bland, boring, and don't provide much to the Mortal Kombat story or franchise. Now we're going into the top 10 list, and at number 10 is Jax. Yes, I know, we saw him in the trailer, but he was a cameo fighter. Now, I don't think it'll be a big deal if Jax doesn't make it into the main roster. If he stays as cameo, that is totally fine. At number 9 is Kano. Again, another one of those characters we saw as a cameo fighter in the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer. Just like Jax, I don't think it's going to be a big deal if Kano doesn't make it into the main roster. Number 8 is Cetrion. Besides the zoning factor, Cetrion is just one of those characters who I thought was a little bit bland and didn't really provide much to the Mortal Kombat story. Maybe if they figured out a way to make her more valuable in the story, that would be better. At number 7 is Cassie Cage, and number 6 is Jackie Briggs. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. The whole combat kits kind of fit into this category as well. If we're taking it back years ago during the Mortal Kombat 1 time, then these kids aren't alive. Would it really make sense to have them in the story or in the main roster? Maybe cameo, but I still think that's kind of weird. Now we're getting into the top 5 list, and I encourage you guys, if you enjoyed this video so far, leave a comment on characters you don't want to see in the next Mortal Kombat game. Also, don't forget to join the Discord server. It is in the description. At number 5 is Noob Saibot. Now, I know, hold on, before we start going into the comments, why'd you leave Noob Saibot out? Just hear me out. We already know Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 1 is Bi-Han. He has it in his intro dialogues when you select him as a character. We all know that Bi-Han becomes Noob Saibot, and I don't think they're going to have Bi-Han Sub-Zero and Bi-Han Noob Saibot on the same roster. Yes, I understand that in the old Mortal Kombat games, specifically Mortal Kombat Trilogy, they had Bi-Han Sub-Zero, Kuai Liang Sub-Zero, and Noob Saibot all on the same roster, but we're talking about NetherRealm Studios here. I don't think that's going to be the case. At number 4 is D'Vorah. Again, she's one of those characters where I think has a cool concept, but doesn't provide much to the story. I feel like the only way they had to make her interesting in the story was to kill off main characters like Melina in MKX and Scorpion in MK11. If they figured out a way like Cetrion to make her more interesting, I think this would be a better option, but for now, I don't see her making it into the game. At number 3 is Goro, and at number 2 is Shiva. We saw Goro in the trailer as a cameo fighter. He can stay there, okay? I don't think Shiva should be a cameo, and I don't think she'd be on the main roster either. Goro and Shiva, just stay out of this one, okay? Stay away from the main roster. Be on cameo if you want. I don't think Shiva should be on cameo, but Kentaro should be on the main roster. This guy hasn't been playable since Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and that was like 2005 or 2007. So come on, NRS, please allow Kentaro to be on the main roster this time. And at number 1 is Cyber Smoke. Pretty self-explanatory. We haven't had Human Smoke playable since Mortal Kombat 9. We had Cyber Smoke, but come on, give us Human Smoke and get in Mortal Kombat 1. Now we're at the good part. Here are 17 characters that ChatGPT said shouldn't be in Mortal Kombat 1. Just in case you're wondering what the prompt was, here's what I said. Hello, below is the ending of Mortal Kombat 11, which is the main story of the next Mortal Kombat game titled Mortal Kombat 1. Then below, I list the whole entirety of Fire God Liu Kang's ending in Mortal Kombat 11. Below that, I said, please provide a list of 17 characters out of the entirety of the Mortal Kombat franchise who should not return in the next game titled Mortal Kombat 1. 17, Nitara. 16, Cobra. 15, Kira. 14, Jarek. 13, Dagon. 12, Chameleon. 11, Chameleon. 10, Blaze. 9, Meat. 8, Mocap. 7, Suhao. 6, Draman. 5, Cobra. 4, Reiko. 3, Shao Kahn. 2, Shinnok, and 1, Quan Chi. Now let's jump over to the 17 characters Google's Bard thinks shouldn't return to Mortal Kombat 1. 17, Aaron Black. 16, Frost. 15, Jackie Briggs. 14, Cassie Cage. 13, D'Vorah. 12, Triborg. 11, Takeda. 10, Kung Jin. 9, Ken Shi. 8, Jade. 7, Melina. 6, Baraka. 5, Kronika. 4, Shao Kahn. 3, Shinnok. 2, Quan Chi. And 1, Shang Tsung. And that's really weird because it literally provided the picture of Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat 1. Let me know in the comment section below, what characters do you not want to see in Mortal Kombat 1?